House of the Dragon Season 2 Episode 7 is soon going to be released. But the trailer has forced us fans to think what is coming for us. Are you two part of the clan? If yes, then you are in the right place. Because in this video, we're going to talk about Episode 7's trailer. So stay with us till the end of the video to know some details that you might have missed. So let's get started. Rhaenyra is riding her dragon Syrax to find a dragon called Sea Smoke. They're close to Dragonstone, which is close to Driftmark. She's shocked to learn about Adam Hull because she's never met him. Because she thinks he might be a grain trying to calm Sea Smoke, she's getting ready for a fight in case they try to get another dragon. There have been hints throughout the season that Adam Hull is one of Corlys Velaryon's children from a previous relationship. Corlys is a well-known member of the Velaryon family and has some Targaryen blood in him. This means that both Adams and his brother Alan have some Targaryen roots. Alan Hull has been shaving his head to hide his white hair, which would show that he is related to the Targaryen family. Adam, on the other hand, has brown hair like Jon Snow, even though his blood is Targaryen. It's not clear who their mother is, but the Velaryons have a past of marrying Targaryens, which is why they can bond with dragons. That being said, having Velaryon or Targaryen blood is not enough to bond with a dragon by itself. That's why Stefan Darkland couldn't claim Sea Smoke. His blood was not enough. To call it Sea Smoke, the Dragon Keepers chant a special High Valyrian hymn during the bonding rife. In the first season, Daemon used the same song to call Vermithor. The song says something like, fire-breathing, winged leader with two heads and a third sang for my voice. Once upon a time, there was an event where people sang to dragons to connect with them for the first time. Rhaenyra is about to open up Dragonstone to see if anyone with some Velaryon blood can bond with a dragon. This old practice might have been like what she's doing now. It's not likely that the Dragon Keepers will keep singing this old song. A lot of people have different ideas about what this song means. It's linked to the thought of the dragon with three heads, which was a big theme in the first Game of Thrones. The three heads may have something to do with the dragon gods of old Valyria, or with the blood magic practice of dragon binding. Tapestries show in great detail how the blood of the ancient Velaryons flowed into the dragon as part of the acts of sacrifice that are talked about in the hymn. Back then, bonding with a dragon was very important. Velaryon blood mages would kill a family member to make the bond. This could be why Daenerys was able to turn her dragon eggs that had been frozen into living ones. She made a sacrifice. In the show, Adam Velaryon, who is the queen's hand right now, helps Rhaenyra, even though he doesn't really like her. During the season, he dreamed about what it would be like to be a nobleman and is now in Team Black. He's now a part of that world and one of Rhaenyra's first dragon riders, an important title that comes with being a dragon rider. We might see Adam talk to Rhaenyra and find out how he is connected to Corlys Velaryon. This could lead to scenes where he is taken to Dragonstone and Rhaenyra meets different dragons, such as Wormmouth or Silverwing. Alicent, meanwhile, is seen walking through some woods, most likely close to the Crown Lands. She is lost and doesn't know what to do because she's not part of the small group. She thinks that all the work she did to help her family and the realm was for nothing. She is having a hard time accepting the fact that her life has no purpose anymore. The young Oscar Tully, who is now Lord of Riverrun, is called to Harrenhal by Daemon in another part of the story. He needs to help Daemon get the River Lords to side with him. Alice Rivers may have sped up the process by getting Oscar's grandfather out of the way, which made it possible for Oscar to become Lord faster. Oscar Tully makes fun of the chaos he took over in the Riverlands because of the Blackwoods and the dragons. Because of this, there is a meeting in the God's Wood where the River Lords demand that the Blackwoods be punished for what they have done wrong. Daemon might want to kill William Blackwood to settle the score and get the River Lords to back him up. Do you remember when Otto Hightower said he was almost ready to fly his dragon? That seems like it's still true after enough time has passed. This is likely the reason why Daeron has been showing up in so many shows lately. He was not there at first, but now he is everywhere. We now know a lot more about Daeron. He is still in Old Town living like a rich kid at a fancy school. Likes girls, plays music, and is very good at the harp. Some people think that Helena told someone a secret about Daeron. That little bug of hers no longer sings, she said. Fans are asking if this is a sign about Daeron's future, since he's known for being good at music. Does this mean bad things are going to happen to him? With only 2 episodes left, if Darren shows up, it might only be for a short time. The show has a lot of dragons that have not been shown yet, and they're probably saving them for later seasons. Things are moving slowly, especially when there are big figures like dragons. Since there is not much time in the story, they're stretching out the action, which is why Daemon has been seeing strange things at Harrenhal. Since the season is short, they had to find something to do with Daemon. Some big fights are coming up, but they're putting them off for now. Daemon is off doing something else right now, like seeing a Scottish witch for soul searching, and the army of the Hightower is slowly making its way from Old Town and is about to show up. At the same time, Aemon can be seen riding off on his horse, but it's not clear where he's going. Could it be that he wants Alicent? Rhaenyra is on a platform in a different scene, probably watching the dragons or the people who have come to Dragonstone to get dragon seeds. Jay says that their Targaryen blood makes them unique, which is an implication that he doesn't like the idea of so many dragon seeds, especially those from lower class families. This most likely explains how people like Hugh, Hammer, and Oathwhite get to Dragonstone. They sneak out of King's Landing to see if the dragons will help them. It's getting busy in Dragonstone as more people try to claim dragons. A lot of people who tried to claim the land will end up being roasted or eaten by the dragons. It looks like Rhaenyra is getting the dragon's takeout. In a different scene, Rhaenyra says that these dragons will bring peace back. The Grains have stronger ground troops than her, but her dragons might give her the edge. Ellen's new outfit looks better, which shows that he's getting used to his new job. So that Corlys thinks he is real, he might stop cutting his head and let a white wig grow out. Rhaenyra is in front of Vagar, and she doesn't seem scared of him. He may have found his rider, or the rider may have found Vagar. Vermithor and Silverwing are also seen in the Vale with Rhaena, and they may be with Sheepstealer. As a side point, the Valyrians used to herd sheep before they tamed dragons and became one with them. Then there is a scene where someone wearing a red hat walks around King's Landing. Many people thought this might be Melisandre, but it's just a character named Linda Massey. A few shows ago, Rhaenyra sent her to King's Landing. It looks like the gold cloaks are ripping off what looks like a dragon's twisted pattern. This could have something to do with the dragon seeds. This could be a message for anyone with ties to the House of Targaryen to come to Dragonstone. There, they could win a prize or be in danger. People are guessing where Aemon is going after seeing him fly Vagar in the video. Some people think he's going to Harrenhal to fight Daemon, but it's too early in the game's timeline for that to be true. It might not be enough time for Aemon to get to Harrenhal after Daemon mates with the River Lords. If Aemon does go to Harrenhal, it could be saved for the end of the season to sync up with Daemon's visit. The way Aemon and Daemon are connected is very interesting. As a child, he looked up to Daemon. Now that he is King Regent, he wants to show how good he is by beating Daemon, who is known as one of the best fighters. Do you think Aemon is doing while Vagar is in the air? He seems to be going somewhere, but is he just walking around King's Landing? He shouldn't go to Harrenhal yet because it's still too early. In episode 7, we might see Vermouth or Silverwing, and Rhaena's claim to Sheepstealer might not be shown until the season end. Do share your views in the comment section below. If you enjoyed watching the video, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel.